This is the conclusion of the two-part series of part building, parts casters and fucking guitar kits. Battery exhausted, she says. I'm fucking exhausted. Right, welcome back everyone. It's part 2. That was a crazy intro, wasn't it? Sorry, I apologise about that. Just checking my sound's working and the lines are a wiggling, so we're all good. This is part 2. I'm finishing off Mr. Yarde's kit guitar, and it's all going very well. Do you want to see where we are? Because I've done a few shortcuts since the last part. We're all painted up with matte black, sateen black. It's very nice. See what I mean about the grain on ash? Okay, look at it, glistening like a freshly withdrawn helmet.
I knew it, I'm surrounded by assholes.
Woo! Lovely, that was a start, wasn't it? A start to the episode. So that's all done. Where's me neck? Here's me neck. I've labelled it Milo's Studios because it's not a Richard's custom guitar because I didn't make it. But I'll put Milo's Studios because it has come from whence here, isn't it? So that's all going to look lovely. That fits on there, snug as a bug. Oh, once again, James, you have a phenomenal pocket, young man. And here is me matching pickguard. I've preloaded it and I've wired it really, really badly, as ever. My wiring's always shit. But that is ready to go. So we've got a matching maple pickguard. Oh, I've pre-done it because I have to make sure things fit before I paint things. So, and I just couldn't be asked to film it. So, just so you can see what that looks like. Proper job. Happy with that.
What is that?
It's unusual. The pickups have changed as well. I've got some old Ibanez humbuckers that I've had in the drawer for about 9,000 years. Older than the average tortoise. They've gone in, and that is actually a single coil that I've taken the cover off of, what is it again? That's a Squire single coil middle. So I just took the cover off to make it look a bit posher. So it's unusual, isn't it? It is certainly unusual. Not sure if I like it, but I've done it. So that's that, innit? We just got to put the fucker together today and give it a strum. Fingers crossed we don't have any major issues, because if we have, I'll be a little bit pissed off. Let's start, as always, by prepping our neck. Prepping the neck is easy. I mean, we're basically doing Lego today. As long as we don't have any major issues, we are just doing Lego. Well, that's the first issue. I've got a 9mm holes in my headstock. James, I've been having words with you about that. That's no jeffing good, is it? And I didn't even check that before I started. We're going to have to remount the holes. Let's do this the proper way with a hole widener and a bit of gentle reaming. This is a finished headstock. It's a good little thing to go through, actually. It's a finished headstock. I'm not going to whiz a drill bit through to widen the holes up. I'm going to do it with this. Well, I've done that. It's not quite gone all the way through. You can just whiz a 10mm drill bit through there now. You'd probably be fine. But I'm going to manually ream it because you tend to get better results. Just going to tidy up that hole and I'll see if we're going to fit. Oh, we're not. Dirty bitch. Right, I've got as far as I can. I'm going to put a 10mm in now because we've cut out the tops and everything. We shouldn't get any major tear out. If we do, then that's a pain in the ass, isn't it? To make sure I'm not going to have any issues, I'm going to clamp that down to the bit of wood. We weren't supposed to have any hitches today, and we've got one already. To be fair, this is a completely non-standard version of what he's supposed to be building as standard, so I'll allow it. Not to his face. Lovely. Actually, some very, very tidy holes. I like a tidy hole. Let's discharge. Right, this one's for me, so I'm just going to bung on an old set of Wilkinson tuners that I've had forever. Lovely, and they're terribly greasy. How the fuck does a tuner get greasy? Greasy tuners, I'm going to give them a clean. While I'm cleaning my tuners, which I didn't think I'd be having to do today, I want to discuss the phenomenon of nicknames. My nickname for as long as I can remember, a long time has been Beans, because it's short for albino. And so I'd rather be called Beans. Everyone I know calls me Beans, all of my mates and all that sort of stuff. Less so much these days because I'm in my mid-40s. And it sounds a little bit weird in Tesco's, doesn't it? But that's all just been my name forever. Another mate of mine had a very, very unusual sexual experience whilst working away on the Isle of Jersey. Now, I can't go into details, but ever since then, he's been known to everyone as Bergerac. The comment of the day, if you want to comment today and tell me what your nickname is, or a funny nickname. I do like a funny nickname, they are good. Well, I've degreased me tuners. Didn't think I'd be having a degrease a tuner today, but I have. So now, we've reamed, we've degreased, we've discussed nicknames. I can just bung these tuners on and screw the fuckers up. Lovely. Right, that's that bit done. They are on. Tuners are all on. Lovely jubbly. Everything works. Tickety-boo. Can't beat a bit of that. Use a bit of wax on your screws. That's the easy part because the screws that come with tuners are bollocks. And make sure you've got the correct screwdriver for the doofer that you're screwing. There's a lot of information, wasn't it, in one sentence? I shall remove the clamp from the set. If you think I'm walking a bit funny today, it's not because I've got love eggs in, but that could be the problem sometimes. It's because I started squatting and using the gym again and I've fucking done me back. I'm getting old, folks, and when you get old, it's hard to shake injuries, even when you go back to square one and start lifting the equivalent of a carrier bag full of frozen peas.
Yup!
Right, next thing to consider is the nut. This is a Geiger nut. It is like it might be a Graphtec actually. This is a Tusk XL, posh as fuck. It's a little bit snug in that hole, so I'm just going to take a little bit off. This is technical. This part is quite technical and it might lose you. I'm going to get some abrasives and I'm going to rub it on it. Now, when you're sanding down a nut, serious moment here, serious. You can't use the same technique as flicking beans, all right? You cannot just go in one motion and keep going until you're over the finish line and not deter from the same technique. You have to keep swapping them around. You have to keep trying different things, which we know normally takes you back to square one. You don't want to wear the nubbin out unevenly. I might edit this out because it's quite rude. Okay, so round two, things I've found, things I've spotted. Obviously, I've got this weird Ibanez humbucker that's got massive legs on it, so I've had to recess this out. So I basically had to chew that out with next door neighbour's false teeth, and I didn't do that at all, actually. I fucking got hold of Alan the dog, and I fucking mashed the... I didn't. I just chiselled it out and just got over it for a minute. Also had to ease the edges of the hole for my output jack, just because obviously this is an aftermarket jack plate, a little bit wider than normal. Just one of those silly little things that you've got to get over. Next thing we've got to do, we're all fixed on. Everything's starting to look like it's meant to, isn't it? It's fucking mean looking. It is mean. I love black and maple. I don't know what it is. It's just glorious. Let's get the trem claw in. James, bless him, has got the holes in for the trem claw, so it should be a case of just screwing the fecker on. I'm going to leave about 10 mil of screw hanging out because I can afford to. I've got the spare length. Marvellous. There you go, trem claw attached. The traditional version of this comes with 6 screw to go with a traditional trem. I went for 2-pin because I like a 2-pin trem. I've whacked the bushings in. You didn't need to see that. It was just me twatting some bush. Not very often you'll see me doing any soldering on this channel. My eyesight is absolutely getting worse. Cable through for the trem claw. Right, I'm just going to pop 1 screw on here for now. And that is it, just to hold her in place. Just in case I've got to make any minor adjustments. Fingers crossed, trem should sit in. Handsome. Right, let's get a spring on the trem. Dare I say it, it's time to get some strings on. Shall we? Shall we indulge? Yes. Gonna treat myself to some D'Addario XS 942s. Unheard of in my world. Mr. Yard. Well, he's fucking psychic, this twat, isn't he? Can I pop by tomorrow morning? Only if you bring fried goods, you skinny bastard. Right, I'm going to string her up and I'll see you back here momentarily. Oh, what an afternoon. Right, two things. It's done. I was going to go through intonating and all that sort, but fuck, you see that every fucking week, didn't you? I had a faulty switch. What an absolute twat. This guitar's been apart. I'll scuff the paint. Fuck it, it's mine. I even tested it before I put it in. I didn't test it before I put it in. Anyway, yeah, guitar's in. Everything works lovely. I'm going to take it downstairs. I've set it up. I was happy with that. My custom pick guard needed a bit of fettling, but nothing major. It's all looking really, really spanking. I'm chuffed to fuck with it. It looks absolutely cool as beans. We've got push. We've got switcheroonies. Everything's lovely. Let's go down to Fritzl's, give it a little test, give her a run through, and then we'll come up and I'll talk about the pitfalls and some of the things I've learned along the way. It's ages since I've done a kit guitar. Didn't really need a lot. I think I made life harder for myself than I needed to. Anyway, oh, and also, I lost my fucking tool. My tool for getting the arc of my strings, right? That one there, but with a 9.5, the steeper of radii, can't find it anywhere. Absolute mungbeat. How can I lose it? I work in one room. Beggar's belief. See you downstairs.
One eternity later.
Right, time to interject and let's have a serious moment. I'm just down here in Fritzl's having a coffee with Mr. Hawkins. Lovely. I'm showing you this guitar. The demo is going to look very different, and the reason is I hate it. It's disgusting. I've made the ugliest Strat in the world. Let's not beat around the bush. I love a bit of bush, but you shouldn't be beating around it. This is a disgustingly ugly Stratocaster. If you agree, comment below. And I know you agree because you've got fucking eyes. Testing, testing, 1, 2, fucking 3. Conclusion time. Someone commented the other week, I couldn't hear the aircon, I couldn't hear the difference. Defo bastard, I can hear it, so I'm turning that off. Right, this has been an up and down journey. It's like rolling off a fat bird, burning your ass on the light bulb. It's nothing like that, but it's just where my brain went momentarily. I'm in a funny mood. This guitar has not been funny. All because of my own stupidity. Let's go through the stages. Obviously, it's now a fucking Gilmore Black Strat. Of course it is. It's all my brain can do. First things first, I absolutely adore this Stratocaster. Adore it. That's thing number one. And I'm not just saying that because James is my mate. It's because it's taught me some things. It's taught me some things. And I'm going to give a bit of credit to Mr. Cassidy, this ginger destroyer. Strat should always be played with 9s. That's exactly what he said to me. I'm quoting him. So I set this up with 9s. Changes the game. Love it. Love this with 9s. Right. Let's go through the iterations of what I did. First things first, I have to apologise because I made that. I've made you sit through watching me make this, and it's the ugliest thing I've ever produced. And if you've seen my kids, that's saying something. That is an absolute mung bean of an idea. And well, I haven't released any of the videos yet, but I hope in the first video someone's called me out and gone, mate, that is disgusting, because it is disgusting. That is on a par with me in swimming trunks. Horrific. But same colour as well. So, I went another way around it and I put this pickguard on it. I went a bit more traditional. I actually went with a DiMarzio Super Distortion in the neck and a Fender Jazzmaster humbucker in the bridge. They did not play well together. Polarities and things. Beyond my thinking. So I put all that in and it was still shit. Bit of push action. Love a bit of push action. Otherwise known as scissoring. But yeah, that was also shit. So I put this thing down for ages. I scratched the bastard getting it up. So I needed to step away, and I did step away. I put it downstairs, I put it out of sight for a few days. I finished Sammy's replacement SG. Oh, fucking tweak your nipples on that. That thing is an absolute winner. Let me just let you inside the circle a minute. I'll get something. When you make a monumental fuck up like that, right, it knocks you back. I don't portray that on camera, but I don't mind telling you. It knocked me back. I needed some wins. You need to just get back into... And I've been trying lots of different processes to try and get consistency with my guitar builds. Repeat action so we can make the best playing guitar every time. A secret sauce. And that needs failures. You have to fuck things up. And that was a massive fuck up that I put out on camera. Mung bean. But don't mind doing that because loads of you will make cock ups and I want you to know that it's normal. Alright? It's normal. You're not alone. Back to this. I just went on a right-o tangent then, which is where my brain goes. So these were 2 failures. That was horrendous. I'm really sorry. Get rid of that. We'll do a ritual burning of that because it's disgusting. So I made a Gilmore Black Strat. I put a Gilmore mod in it. I put some Warman single coil pickups in. I put the DiMarzio in the bridge where it belongs. Let's give thanks to Jerry Hayes because this is the book. This is the Bible. Buy this if you want to learn guitar wiring. This is going home with me today. It's going to live next to my sofa, and I'm going to learn this book cover to cover, and I'm going to enjoy every moment of it. I can't wait. Oh, lovely. Love that book. I use that to wire that. It's well, I'm still getting used to it. Would I recommend James's kit guitar? Yes, I absolutely would. Begrudgingly, because this is the best Strat I've had on my bench. By a mile, by a country mile. I absolutely love it. I really love it. Let's weigh her. I don't know if I weighed it in the first video. 7.99 lubs. 7.9. Oh, got my growler out. 7.99 lubs. You'll notice in my demo, I did the demo standing up because me and Mrs. Richards were watching an edit the other night, and I'm fed up of when I'm editing, I'm looking at me tit hanging over a guitar. Fuck it, I look like one of those YouTube female guitarists that just gets a cheeky tit out, and you wonder why they got 3 million subscribers. I know why I fucking subscribe. because they're really good players. Don't be like that. I do love a tit on a Strat though. I've got to be honest. Fantastic. I'm going to see what this one looks like with Mrs. Richards later on. I won't share those pictures, but if you want to subscribe to our OnlyFans, the link is below. You can contact James anytime. This kit guitar, the neck is beautiful. It required no love. It's absolutely it's a worldie of a kit guitar. It's the ultimate recommend. It's a few more quid than normal. But I checked out a Fender Player replacement neck in the shop recently, and although it was very nice, it still needed all the same fretwork. That was a £300 neck, and it still needs a £150 fret job. This is a £700 kit guitar. It comes with the correct pick guard, no electrics, a complete neck, no tuners, but everything is done. Level, crown, polished, perfection with the nut. Well worth every penny of 700 quid. I can't endorse it any more than that. James's details are below. If you want to do a kit guitar, if you've done a couple and they've been all right, if you want something that's going to set up beautifully and you can really work on making a guitar that plays as good as anything that costs thousands, then this, for me, would be the ultimate recommend. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you've enjoyed that. I know it's ended up Gilmore. I said it wasn't going to end up Gilmore. Sorry about my demo. Got a little bit carried away. I'm just getting used to playing standing up, which is ironic because I'm also getting used to a nice sit-down wee. See you later, everyone. Special wave. Picture that, will you?